In this example, we're going to graph the parabola, identify the vertex, focus, directrix, and axis of symmetry of the parabola. And in this one, the x term is squared. Because the x term is the one that's squared, which is what we're used to, it's going to open up or down. Now in this case, since p is positive, we're going to open up. So we look at our equation, x minus h squared equals 4p. Y minus k. We know that h and k are going to be 0. We know this because there's no h present, there's no k present. So vertex is 0, 0. You're going to see it with the red dot. These are color coded to make it easy for you to read the graph. The 12 is equal to 4p, which means p is equal to 3. Now, since it's going to open up, your focus is going to be 3 units up from the vertex. So that puts you at 0, 3. So you go up 1, 2, 3, and there it is. Now to get the directrix, you're going to go 3 units in the opposite direction. And since this opens up, the directrix, which runs tangent to the vertex, is going to be horizontal. So you're going to have a horizontal line, which is usually y equals, and it's going to be y equals down 1, 2, 3. Y equals negative 3. The axis of symmetry runs through the vertex and is going to run through, be a vertical line through the vertex and the focus. And that's going to be at x equals 0. Lastly, we have additional points, which since the graph looks like this, the 2 points are going to be left and right from the focus. So the additional points are going to be 2p units left and right from the focus, and that would be negative 6, 3 and 6, 3. 1, 2. These 2 points are a part of a line called the latus rectum. Just a nice to know, but for now we're just going to call them additional points. Now those 2 pink points and the red point, you just need to draw a line, a U-shaped line through those points, and there's your parabola. There it is. So in this current problem, we have to graph the parabola. We have to identify the vertex, the focus, directrix, and axis of symmetry of the parabola. So in this example, we notice that we have a y squared. So because the term is y squared, that means we're going to either open to the left or the right. Now because we have a positive number in front of the x, that means we're opening to the right. Okay? Now first of all, we can see that our vertex is at 0, 0. We can tell that the vertex is 0, 0 because there's no h or k around, meaning they're both 0. So because the vertex is 0, 0, we have that red dot at the origin. That marks the vertex. You'll notice that the different points will be color coded, so it's easier for you to read the graph. So in order to calculate what p is, so that we can find the focus, that 8 that's up there, this 8 in front of the x, will represent the 4p. That 8 represents the 4p. So 8 equals 4p. Divide both sides by 4, and you get p is equal to 2. So the parabola is going to open to the right, and your focus is going to be 2 units right from the vertex. There it is. So that's in purple. Next, we have the directrix, which is going to be 2 units the other way. So the vertex is going to be x equals negative 2. Now remember, if we're opening left or right, that means that our directrix is going to be vertical. So we have our vertical line at x equals negative 2. And vertical lines are x equals. Next, we have our axis of symmetry, which is going to run through the vertex and the focus. So that's at y equals 0. And we have 2 additional points. These 2 additional points are from the focus, and it's 2p units up or down. So if you can imagine, if this parabola is opening to the side, your only additional points will be up and down from the focus. So we're going to plot those 2 points. And the way we got those 2 points, 2p would be 4, because p is 2. So you go up 4 and down 4. Now we're just going to have to connect these 3 dots. Those 2 additional points and the vertex make up the 3 points that you need to join, and there is your parabola.